the first sentence, the first sentence was the farmer drove rapidly up the hill. We can see here what were the four answer choices: farmer, hill, rapidly, or drove. And our answer was rapidly, because rapidly tells us how the farmer was driving. So he wasn't driving slow and taking his time and taking a look at all the trees and everything. He was going as fast as he could to get to the top of the hill. Maybe something was very important up there. Question 2. The sun was sinking slowly behind the tree. We have our four answer choices: slowly, sun, sinking, and trees. Slowly was our adverb because it's telling us how the sun is moving. And for those of you who've ever seen a sunset, you can probably agree that it's not like the sun is just there 1 second and then disappears. It moves very, very slowly, down, 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 until finally it kind of disappears and it's nighttime. But it moves very, very slowly. The hall was brilliantly illuminated. Our four answer choices were hall, was, brilliantly, and very. The correct answer was brilliantly. Now, in this case, brilliant doesn't mean like how smart you are. Brilliant means that it's a very bright light. So the hallway was lit up very, very well. And if you look, we talked about this yesterday, how it doesn't mean always, not 100%, but when you see a word with an ly at the end, that it's a big clue that it might be an adverb. And look at the three answers so far. Rapidly has an ly, slowly has an ly, and brilliantly has an ly. So far, all three of our correct answers have had that ly ending. The bird flies swiftly. Our four answer choices were the, swiftly, flies, and bird. Correct answer was swiftly. Again, it has that ly ending. Doesn't mean for sure that it's an adverb, but it's a big clue. We have our next one. He slowly tied his shoes. Jada, if you haven't taken the Kahoot already, go ahead and leave the call and do the Kahoot first, okay? Well, Christopher, it's going to change for everybody, sir. It's not just going to be our class. It's all the classes. So your grandma won't have to worry about two trips. He slowly tied his shoes. We have shoes, tied, slowly, and he. Our correct answer is slowly. It's telling us how he's tying his shoes. He's taking his time. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe he doesn't know how to tie his shoes yet. So it's taking him a little while to get them tied. Because at first, it can take you a little while to tie your shoes. Not used to. Number 6, the machines are stored in a dimly lit room. Dimly is our adverb. Our choices were dimly, stored, are, and machines. Dimly was the correct choice. Dimly just means that the lights aren't very bright or aren't very strong, so it's still pretty dark inside this room. And again, doesn't mean 100%, but all of our answer choices so far have had that ly ending. Grandpa slowly walked into the garage. Grandpa, slowly, the, and garage were our answer choices. The correct one is slowly, telling us how grandpa's walk, or how he's walking. Raise your hand if your grandma or grandpa will walk slowly sometimes. Sometimes, right? Sometimes we walk slowly when we first wake up. Mr. B played on the playground yesterday. This is a good example of an adverb that doesn't have an ly ending. Our answers were yesterday, playground, Mr. B, and on. Correct answer was yesterday. Remember, adverbs can tell you when you did something. In this case, they're telling us when he played. He didn't play today. He didn't play tomorrow. He played yesterday. Just like the last question, this one also has an adverb that doesn't end with ly. I will visit my friend tomorrow. Our answer choices were visit, friend, my, and tomorrow. Correct answer was tomorrow. It's telling us when you're going to go and visit that friend. Eli slowly placed a card on top of the deck. We have Eli, slowly, card, and deck, and our answer was slowly. Maybe Eli's playing a game like Uno or something like that, and he's going to go very slowly place the card on top of the rest of them. Lily stomped her feet angrily. We have stomped, angrily, Lily, and feet. Now this one might have been kind of hard if we were just looking for ly endings, because Lily also has an ly ending. But the word Lily doesn't tell us where or when or how something is happening. It just tells us who. Angrily tells us how she's walking. So as she's walking, sure, she's stomping her feet. She's doing it because she's angry. Raise your hand if you've ever done that. Like if you've ever gotten so angry that you kind of like stomp your feet. Either both of them or just one of them. That can happen sometimes when you get really angry, right? When you get really upset. Number 12. Mr. B nicely reminded me to always stay quiet and follow direction. We have nicely, always, stay, and directions. Their adverb was nicely. It's telling us how Mr. B is reminding them. So he's not reminding them by yelling, hey! Telling them nicely. Number 13, my dog always barks. We have dog, my, barks, and always. And again, this one doesn't have an ly ending, but it's telling us when the dog is barking. So some dogs are very good dogs. They won't really bark unless there's a reason to, like they see a stranger or something like that. But some dogs, they want to bark at everything. They see a leaf move and they have to bark, or they see a shadow in the yard and they have to bark, or they see a bird flying overhead and they have to bark, or the sun goes down and they have to bark, or the sun comes up and they have to bark. So some dogs are very good dogs. Some dogs are very noisy dogs. 14, because it was raining, the boys played inside. We have raining, because, played, and inside. This one was a pretty tough one for us. But the correct answer was inside. It tells us where those boys are playing. They can't play outside because it's raining too much. So they can't go outside and play basketball or anything like that. They have to stay inside, play. Last question. Sun shined everywhere. We have shined, everywhere, sun, and the. The correct answer was everywhere. It tells us where the sun is shining. Yes, Kylie.
I only got one of them wrong because I accidentally pressed diamond instead of triangle because I thought the diamond looked like the triangle because I don't have my glasses on.
Oh, okay.
That's why I
Very
got that one wrong.
very important. If you have glasses, you gotta wear them. I do the same thing sometimes. I take off my glasses to sleep, but without them, I can't see anything. It's like if you've ever seen Scooby Doo. You know that character Velma when she falls over and she loses her glasses and she goes, my glasses, I can't see." That's how I am. If I fall over and my glasses fall off, I can't see anything.
Yeah, I don't even know where my glasses, the ones I could fit and the ones that I could actually see through. Because the other ones, they're from like kindergarten, first grade, second grade.
Oh, okay. Well, I will take a look for them when you can, because they are very, very helpful.